Well, good morning, everybody. End of the week, and we're back over here this morning for day 2 on the barn dominium pond project. Just got here this morning, and what I'm gonna work on first is, like I said, probably grab the chainsaw, and I'm gonna come over here and cut all these stumps off and probably cut everything in half and get ready to move all those trees and everything up out of our way. Same thing with over here, and then we'll kind of get things cleaned up this morning. That's where we're going to start. I think I'm going to get the drone up in the air and get a few shots here quick before we get too far along, and we'll go from there. Well, I just got some of the stumps cut off of these trees. We're going to go over here and kind of pluck them apart and pull some of these trees out so we can get at them to cut them. Alright, we've been here for probably about an hour working or so. I got some of this brush stacked up over here, right here, and then I'm grabbing these logs. I got some of these stumps moved out and they're piled out here in the center of the opening. Now I'm going to go up here and do some chainsaw work and kind of cut these and then stack these logs and then stack the brush and get everything separated, so that way I can get all my piles condensed and all into one big pile versus having 20 different piles strung all over the place. So, well, I'm still kind of working on cleaning up all this brush and everything, and I just kind of had an idea for me to get rid of it. There's kind of an opening back here on this high ridge over here. There's a little trail right here at the end of this, and then it cuts over and there's a bigger opening over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that exposed so I can get back there, and then I'm gonna cap back in that opening and stack that brush along that opening. And we'll be able to get rid of it that way, and we'll be able to have this area to work, and then we can figure out what we want to do with it later, or we might just leave it there, and then that way it's out of our way. quite lunchtime yet, and you can see this is over here was where all those trees were lined up and stacked. I got some logs over here in that stump pile out there still with some brush that I'm catting back behind me. Like I said, catting it into that opening, but all of the opening is looking pretty decent. We got everything pretty well opened up out here, and I still got all these trees to deal with here on the northwest side, but we're getting it. It's not taking us too long. It's not even lunchtime yet, so you can see all the sunlight coming in now. We're gonna keep working on taking care of this brush and getting things opened up. I opened up this oak tree right here is staying as part of the yard, so I opened this up right here so that way I can push and doze through there and on the other side, because that shed's staying where it's at for now, so we're just gonna have to work around that, but that'll be all right. Keep picking away. All right, it's about 12 o'clock. This is when we got back. Went and got a quick bite to eat. I think the concentration after lunch is gonna be, there's a couple dirt piles out here. I'm probably gonna take the dozer and push those and windrow those up into that berm that we're gonna make for the back side of that and get rid of all that junk stuff, so we can get this site down to good clean sand. I still got a few stumps to pull. I got to get rid of these logs right here and get those stacked up. Still got more trees to clean up over there, and then I got some brush over here that I think I'm going to work on right now and get that back out of the way, out of this clearing, so we got more room to work again. got on the dozer and kind of pushed that around, got all that graded and raked out. We're gonna grab the logs that are over here and stack them in this pile and get them all situated and together. And then we got to take a few of these big trees down right here that are going to be right next to the corner of the barn dominium that we got to get down. But all in all, big stump pile. It's probably 10 feet tall, but looking pretty good. Well, I was just out there, I just knocked these big trees down, and I was just out there running the chainsaw, cutting all these up, and I'm still gonna have to do more, but holy cow is it hot out today. So I'm gonna work on trying to rake some of this brush up from these trees, get this stuff sorted.
big trees mostly cleaned up, and now I'm just trying to take care of these stumps so I can get this dozed off where the site's gonna go, and we can potentially get this laid out tonight where the building's gonna go. keep filling in these stump holes and keep raking this stuff around, kind of get most of this out of here, and then we're going to jump on the dozer and doze this off and lay this out.